The United States is thinking of resurrecting another abandoned military base to counter Russian and Chinese ambitions, this time in the Arctic. In the past several years, we've seen U.S. forces reclaim the Peleliu and Tinian Islands for military use to deter the Chinese in the South China Sea. But as we've covered before, Taiwan and the South China Sea aren't the only places our adversaries are looking to gain influence. The Arctic is becoming increasingly important, especially as sea ice continues to melt, opening the region to new trade routes and vital resources like oil, gas, and minerals. During the Cold War, the region was a major silent battleground between Western allies and the Soviets, with submarines prowling the icy waters, waiting for the command to unleash their nuclear-armed intercontinental ballistic missiles. To deter those Soviet subs, the United States operated from Adak Island, which they initially fortified during World War II to fight the Japanese who invaded the Aleutians. The island finds itself halfway between the US and Russian mainlands and about 1,200 miles from Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson. With the Soviet Union dissolved in 1991, the base closed in 1993 and operations ceased entirely in 1997. The family housing, schools, and even the McDonald's were closed, leaving behind an almost perfectly preserved drive-through menu, prices included, and Bobby's World toys. Today, the island reports a population of just 154 people as of 2023, which is down from the Cold War peak of about 6,000. Leading the push to reclaim the base is Alaska Senator Dan Sullivan, as well as Admiral Samuel Papero, commander of the U.S. Indo-Pacific Command, who said it would enable up to 10 times the Maritime Patrol reconnaissance aircraft coverage of that key and increasingly contested space. Currently, any interdictions in the region usually involve flights of at least 1,000 miles and aerial refueling. The Navy is proposing 3 options to bring the base back online, which still has 3 piers and 2 8,000-foot runways capable of accommodating any plane in the U.S. arsenal. Those options range from just improving infrastructure so it could be used if needed, like how the Air Force has been training to set up airfields at a moment's notice, to reopening a full-blown naval base, but officials wouldn't comment further. The good news for the U.S. military is that even though the buildings have been abandoned for 22 years, they still probably have less mold than the average barracks in the continental United States. If you want to know more about this, check out our full story at taskandpurpose.com and follow, like, or subscribe so you don't miss out on news by and for the military community.